Alright, what is up everyone? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 18 of my playthrough for Total War 3 Kingdoms. As usual, down below, links in the description for my social media. You want to give me a follow there, that'd be greatly appreciated. Just a quick announcement as well, I guess. I've also started making some Bannerlord content. My first video's up now as well if you want to go have a look, and there'll be more coming in the future. And with all that said, let's get into the video. So as usual, just going to give a little bit of a quick recap, more to refresh my own memory than anything else, but of what happened kind of at the end of the last episode. So I believe we went to war with Shiwu. So we have besieged what I believe is his capital down here in the south, and we're going to work our way with Chengpu's army up along the kind of eastern coast here and try to take as much of his territory as we can. Looks like he's already had a rebellion over here, so Yellow Turbans currently control this particular province. Yeah, I think should go off without a hitch, I'm hoping. He's got an army over here, so we'll see what he does with it. We've also then got a couple of armies of Cao Cao over here in Poyang. This has been a bit of a problem, so they beat us in the last battle, and we've had to kind of re-recruit a new army over here for Sun Jian, which is fine. But we can do that, that's no problem. I've got the funds coming in. I've got the income and everything to field another army. The problem is that there's two of them, and my ally isn't doing much in the way of helping. So we'll see how that one goes. Maybe we'll have to break ties with them or something. I think making peace with Cao Cao at some point is going to be really important for us, just to allow us to kind of grow elsewhere. But I also don't think it's likely to happen unless we win a few battles against him at least. We then have Wang Gai's army over here, who was taking on Zhu Fu's armies. Now, we won this particular province from him last time. So we're just letting everyone heal up, and then we'll keep them moving. I'm sure we'll encounter a bit more resistance before the end of this war, but we've got kind of this territory over here to take. Once one of these wars finishes, so we've got Shiwu, Zhu Fu, and Cao Cao, and we've kind of only got one army assigned to each of them. Now, I'm not too worried about Shiwu and Zhu Fu. I think one army can kind of handle it, given the amount of territory they've got, and just what's happened so far, it should be fine. It's more Cao Cao who's a bit of a problem. Hopefully my allies will help me out and we can do it together. But organising that might be difficult, but we'll see. So I guess for right now, I think we're at the end of this turn. Looks like we've got a little bit of money. I wonder if we should recruit another force. Actually no, I think at the end of the last turn I decided not to do that. Let the funds build up for maybe one, maybe two more turns before recruiting anyone. They seem to be replenishing really fast here, so it's only taking them, what, 3 turns to get fully replenished, so that's less of an issue. But yeah, I think what we'll do is end the turn there, and then we can kind of get started on this episode properly. Alright, start a new turn here. Interesting in that there's no diplomatic events, so that's fine. Alright, awesome. So my ally is now mobilising against the force that we selected them and asked them to do a while ago. Now the target being Lady Mi. I actually don't want her to take, want him to take Lady Mi anymore, because she's moved, which I'll show you in a second, so we'll deal with that in a minute. Assignments, everyone's kind of back from stimulating the markets. Okay, that's interesting in that my income's not dropped massively. But next turn, we'll be able to send these guys back out again. Maybe I'll only send Lu Su because Xiao Kao, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but she would make a good addition to Sun Quan's army. But we'll see what happens there next turn, see how my income's affected by it. It might be that the income drops next turn as a result of that, but we'll see. Got an eavesdropper, that's fine, and mercenary conscription office has been built. Maybe that's what's counteracted the income, we'll see. Now I've got a little bit more money. I think I might put... Can I get that general? No, I'm going to have to wait one more turn, I think. It says that she's still currently on assignment. I'll wait one more turn, and then we'll get her involved in this army and recruit some more troops and everything. So Lady Mi has actually moved off to the north here now. It's highly likely she's going for Chibi, but we'll see. And we can no longer see what's going on in here. So the other army that was over here of Cao Cao is probably still lurking, probably sitting in this settlement here. So I'm actually going to ask my ally
Good and noble friend. Welcome.
Gonna change the target, and I think we should go for this settlement instead. So let's hope that he responds to that next turn. He's got a nice little force here. I mean, they could do with a bit of replenishment maybe, but let's hope he can take the settlement first. And if Lady Me decides to come back, I will send someone over if I can to help out. In the meantime, then we've got a couple of things. So Cheng Pu needs to attack here. Now there's not much of a garrison, so I'm actually going to just delegate this one. We might take some casualties, but we'll sit here and replenish if that happens. So we lost 250 men. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Decisive victory, gain some heroism and some money, and we'll occupy that. And it looks like Mi Fang can now be upgraded. Having fire arrows is good, but I think it's only for his retinue, in which he doesn't have any archers. The other good thing that comes out of this is being able to fight night battles. I'm not sure if these guys can do that already. I think they can. Yeah, they can, so we don't need to give him that one. Avoiding an ambush. Now he's got some cavalry, and it would up their charge speed. If I take this one and gives him mighty knockback. You know what? Let's go for that one. Let's apply that. Occupation, so that's just the settlement we took. And yeah, Shiru's now got a new capital, which is what we expected. He's over here now. Okay, he's actually really hurting my ally. He's taking settlements from him, so I need to... Well, I don't know if I need to give them back, but I need to take them back at least. Just so Shiru stops being a problem. And then let's actually check over here for Hangai. Probably one more turn and then everyone should be fully replenished. So we'll leave them, we'll wait. Probably means that Zhufu's building another army somewhere as well, but that's fine. I'm sure it's something we'll be able to deal with. Now, if I remember rightly, Zhufu actually went to war with Shiji over here in the last episode. Now, that's probably good for us in that by us continuing to fight against him, Shishi should like us a bit more. We'll see. But anyway, that's all the armies kind of dealt with. I do want to recruit for Sun Quan over here. But what I'll do is actually first of all just check the reforms tree. Now I think there was one that was available to us which gave some public order bonus, if I remember rightly. It could be... I might have already taken it though. Can't really remember. Tell you what, I'll have a quick look through this, see what it is I want to take, and be back with you in a second. Alright then, so just having a look through, I think I'm going to go for this one. Provincial Iron Tool Forges. It's a building which will help us with food production and income from peasantry, but then a bit further down the line it actually allows us to increase our replenishment and take some stronger, I believe it's G infantry, so these are the heavy halberd infantry, good at holding the line and so on. So yeah, we're going to go down that path, I think. Alright, so let's have a look then. We want to recruit some troops for these guys. Sorry, I've already looked at this and we decided we were going to wait till next turn, so that's fine, we'll wait till next turn. Alright, I think I'll end the go there then. Alright, so Yan Baihu's asking me to join war against the Yellow Turban Rebellion. He'll pay me a little bit of money. I think I'm going to accept it. Now, the only consideration I have to make here is that over in the north, I know this is difficult to see because of the pop-up here, but there's one territory here for the Yellow Turban Rebellion, kind of just north of me, right on my border. They had a big army there last time I checked. It'd be bad if they sent them south. However, I'm building an army over here, so it's not the worst either. And then the other one is this one here. I think they took this settlement from Shiwu. Now, Chengpu is around here somewhere, so if worst comes to worst and I have to send Chengpu over to fight these guys, I think that's okay. But I think I'm going to do it. The money will come in handy right now, so...
This deal will do much for both of us, I am sure.
Alright, looks like the only bit of diplomacy here is just the war that we joined. Another event, so seize the future. A scholar joins your faction and asks for an audience with you. Begging no disrespect, he tactfully explains that though his previous lord was lacking in leadership qualities, he was in possession of advancements that have thus far evaded your faction. He suggests that there are many useful reforms available to those brave enough to embrace them, and states that he recognises this courage in you. You thank him for his counsel, now consider which ideas to take forward as your own. So, gained a scholar for Sun Quan. Gives us some cunning and some character experience. If you give him to the right person. Alright, cool. Guessing that's the ancillary we just gained, yep. People of merit there. Not bothered about that one, and that's the diplomacy. Alright, cool. So, just in between turns there, Lady Me has moved over this way. Now, she's got a really unreplenished force. I'm half tempted to send these guys. I feel like we could probably beat them, but I might have to just kind of sacrifice Chibi for now, maybe. I don't want to do that really, but I don't think this army is quite ready yet. On that note though, I am going to actually recruit. Yeah, let's take her. She comes with some archers, which is something we need. Let's just have a quick look at what she's got. So she's level 3, she's got a bow herself. We get flaming shot with her, which is good. And more ranged damage as well. Cool, I think she's a good person to be looking after archers. So maybe we'll give her a couple more. And I think maybe we go for these light bow infantry. Sorry, they're the mercenary archers actually. But they are better than the normal archer militia. So yeah, let's do that. And she can actually take some siege equipment as well. Not that that's of massive benefit to me right now, but it's more than Sun Ren can take. I think with Sun Ren we probably want some of these Saber militia, although someone a bit stronger might be good. Maybe we should take the mercenary infantry instead, they're a bit stronger. I'm thinking 4 of them for the front line, along with these spearmen, should be fine. We've got some archers there as well, have some cav, and I wonder if we should take some siege equipment maybe. Or maybe we just go for some more infantry. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for more infantry. Alright, cool. So that's them all sorted. Let them, in fact actually they're almost fully replenished because the mercenary infantry come fully replenished, so can't move them this turn very far. Or can I? No, I can actually. Yeah, let's get them moved up to challenge the Lady Me over here. Now the replenishment dropped somewhat, but not loads, so that should be fine. And we definitely outnumber them now as well, so that's good. Yeah, it'd be good to challenge them, and it seems we're at war with the Yellow Turbans, might be good to move up that way as well, but I think probably helping out against South over here is probably the best bet. Cool, alright, that's that little bit done then. I feel a little bit better about that situation. Let's have a look over here with Chengpu. We want to move him over. Take Nanhai, take the rest of Nanhai should I say. How many turns will it take him? 3 turns for him to do that. Still 3 turns if I go over the water as well, so yeah, I'll send him over land. The only thing is the replenishment. They could probably do with a bit more, but they're not replenishing very much here. So yeah, I think I'll just send them out. Hopefully they don't encounter too much resistance over here, and they can just kind of overwhelm the garrison a little bit and maybe get some replenishment over this way instead. Let's see. We send him over anyway. Income has dropped slightly because we've recruited a bunch more troops, but we do still have a decent amount of money. I do wonder if we can get another army going actually. It'd be handy for sure if we could. We'll check that in a second. First of all, let's just have a look at Huangai. So their army is now fully replenished. I'm thinking to move him up to take this settlement, Sun first, and then kind of move down south this way. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best. Now, we can actually get them quite close to that settlement, but I'm just going to bring them up to the border here for now. And move them in increments. I just want to see if we can spot an army first of all. Okay, it looks like Sun Jian's pretty clear, so let's move him down. And it looks like Zhufu's got trouble of his own over here, so that's perfect. That actually works for me really well. We need to try and get as much of this territory as we can from Zhufu. Cool. Alright, that's everybody moved and dealt with in terms of my armies. Now let's see if we can actually recruit another one. I can't remember how many armies I can have maximum, but let's see. I can raise another army. I can actually have 7 armies, I didn't realise I could have that many. Okay, really didn't realise I could have that many armies, but I wouldn't have the income for that many anyway. I am thinking maybe a smaller army for this one, who can just run around causing trouble. We want to keep Lu Su because he's going to go on assignment, I think. Chang Diao, I'm sure was in one of my armies before. There's no other people of merit. Zhang Hong looks good. I've got the money to take him as well, and he's got a nice retinue of like cavalry and archers. It's probably a good starting point at least. Zhao Wei as well is another good one. It comes with a nice mixed bag. Interesting. Let's go with... Actually got Sun Jian as well. I wonder if he's related to us in some way. He's a legendary character as well. I kind of need to think what I need here. If they're going to be a smaller army to cause trouble, I guess they want to be more... Well, we don't need siege equipment, I don't think. Yeah, let's go for Zhang Hong. We can always upgrade the army from there.
Remain flexible.
Awesome.
To react with agency.
And while we're there as well, let's get Lu Su back on assignment. We could even send Wen Hui on assignment as well. In fact, let's do that, and we'll do it over in Ling Ling. Awesome. So money should be okay for now, and we've got ourselves an extra army as well. I don't think we'll get a full stack out of it, but they'll be fine. I will maybe take another general as well at some point. I have a little bit of money left over. I wonder if we can upgrade something. Could upgrade Gaoliang to a town. I think it's probably worth it. Gives us more population, which obviously increases income. Gives us a bit more prestige and another building slot here too. Yeah, let's do it. Nice, I think that was a successful turn. I'm going to end it here. Just make sure I've not forgotten anything. I think everybody has moved where they needed to move. Assignments issued, army reports, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, let's end the turn there then. Alright, so Duchy of Wei, which is Cao Cao, has asked his vassal to join his war, and that's against my ally, Sun Jian. It's fine, to be honest, thought they were already at war. There's another war going on there. Someone else has declared war on Shiji, who is to my south, I believe. Someone's declared on Liu Bei and Liu Biao. Cool, that's fine. They're my enemies, so I'd like other people to go to war with them, that's cool. And Chandiao gained creative, that's all fine, cool. Now then, for this turn, let's just, I guess, carry on with what we were doing. Let's get Chengpu moving first of all. It's going to be another 3 turns or so before he gets to this province in Nanhai. Should have enough supplies to get there. Should be fine. They're not the most replenished, but I think this is a small village with next to no garrison, so it should be okay. I'm not too worried about that one. And let's get Hongai moving as well. Nice, I think we'll just delegate this one. It's only a basic garrison, should be fine. So we lost about 250 men. And we should get them back within a turn or two. Nice, we've got quite a lot of heroism for that one. We'll occupy it.
This shows much potential.
Battlefield surgeon, so your general refuses to celebrate a victory in battle while allies still lie wounded on the battlefield. Injured troops, 3 at a time, are personally rescued and carried on horseback to be treated before the general rides out to collect more. So Wu Yan has gained some experience, that's cool. Good.
Caution douses the heart's desire.
And looks like Lady Wu has gained a rank as well. Probably worth giving her... I was thinking intensity here, gives her the mighty knockback and better charge speed for the rest of her retinue. She's got some infantry, but they're generally the ones that are used to hold the line, so charge speed is not going to be massive for them. Stability is good, but again, only if you're really like into public order. As an administrator, rather, to get the public order bonus from it. Disciplined is not bad either, so does not suffer a morale penalty when the general dies. Can also rally after routing more often, and I think that goes for her whole retinue. Yeah, you know what, that's a better one for the frontline troops. Let's go with that. Cool. And yeah, within one turn, we should be able to get these guys moving. Now, I've just spotted an army of Zhufu over here, so we'll deal with them next turn, hopefully. Looks like they're marching to come and attack me, although we're going that way. If not, we'll chase them down either way. So Lady Uyeshi getting a rank. We've secured Wuling Commandery. That's cool. And we've seen that already. Awesome. So, just looking at the map on a larger scale here, we're not doing too bad. I think once we've taken Zhufu's territory from here, and Shiwu's, we're in a good spot. Our allies kind of doing their job in being a bit of a buffer for now. But we are going to have to start getting our hands dirty against Duchy of Wei at some point soon. So another thing, Lady Mi started running away over here. Obviously saw Sun Quan's army coming up and ran off. So what I'm thinking is I might continue to chase. Maybe I actually just try to set up an ambush. That might be worth it. No, I don't think I can actually because I've not got enough... movement left, but never mind. Yeah, if we just continue to chase, hopefully she continues to move north and away from us. There's also an army of the yellow turbans over here. Ideally, I actually want these guys to kind of come out and fight me, because they've got quite a strong garrison over here, if I remember rightly. Okay, it's not massive, it's not the best, but it's something. Are these good troops or not? I'm not sure. Peasant spearmen, probably not. I wonder if we'd be able to take them with these guys. Maybe. We're not best suited for a siege, but if we were to do that, we could potentially send an army up this way and start harassing Cao Cao's backline, I guess, and do all that while we boost up this army with the income that we kind of get from taking all these other settlements. Yeah, that's a potential. As well as that, let's actually get recruitment going for these this army here. Need to take another general, I think. I ideally want to keep this army quite strong, but I don't think I need another strategist. Yeah, probably just need the one strategist. What can we give him, actually? Plus 5% replenishment is always good. So, out of the stronger characters I've got in the other classes, I think I just about don't have enough money to take them. Lian Ji is a good one. But it's going to cost me about 7,000, which has got a really strong retinue here. Interesting. I guess we're probably best off just saving some money for that first then. The other option is to just take a general, one of the weaker ones, lower level ones, who I already have control of. But the issue of doing that is then I've got to, it's going to reduce my income, which makes it harder to save money. No, I will actually just... leave them for now. We'll be fine. Let's get them into Changsha as well, actually. Cool. I think with that, then we end the turn there. Alright then, so we'll get through these events and notifications here, and then there's a couple of bits which are interesting that have gone on. So it looks like Kong Rong is now at war with my ally, Yan Bahu. That's another faction at war with us. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Beijian signed peace with Xia Long, that's fine. None of these really concern me apart from the fact that they're going to war with Shiji, who's on my border, so I guess it matters in that regard. So a good deal sours. The administrator loses money in a business deal on some silk products. The deal was generous, and so a large deposit was put down only for the silk to be stolen by bandits along the trade route. So Chang Diao has lost satisfaction for 20 turns. It's minus 25, that's actually pretty bad. Hopefully not too bad. Let's have a look actually, see if we can find him here. Alright, so it drops it down to 59, which isn't the worst, so that's fine. Let's get rid of some of these and we'll read through the others as well. So faction developments, Zhufu's capital has moved, which means I think it was Matang has taken him here. Got some people of merit. Relationship lost. That's fine, not too bothered about those. Rivals between Hongai and Cao Cao. Zhangdiao is now artful as well. And we've read that one already. Alright, so quite a lot happened in between turns there. I say quite a lot, just things that are of interest to myself. So, first of all, Shiru's moved an army south into Nanhai. So I'm actually going to use Chengpu to go counter him there first, I think. But saying that, looks like the route is kind of blocked here anyway. So I wonder if it's worth me taking this settlement first. I'm sure that'll mean giving up this one. Or do I just go straight for him? Probably better to defend first and then go on the attack. It draws the war out a little bit, but probably safer thing to do in the long run. We also have the yellow turbans over here as well, we need to be aware of. Alright, at least it's drawn his armies away from my ally, which was the main thing. So that's that one done. Over here, so over here, Lady Mi has jumped back onto the river, but also Cao Cao himself has started sailing south. Looks like he's got sort of medium strength troops, I guess. Nothing terrible, but nothing great either. If he's coming for me, I don't want him to team up with Lady Wu as well. Sorry, not Lady Wu, Lady Mi. That would be bad for me. So I'm wondering if... Well, yeah, there's 3 armies of the Duchy of Wei over here now, and it needs to be very careful. There's only myself and my ally over here. Now, they'll probably take out my ally before I can get to them. I do have another army here, though. And I can probably afford to recruit some people for them now. Let's have a look. Interesting. There's a couple of people I could get. Liao Jishu could be a good one. Comes with fairly cheap troops, though. I've already got plenty of cav, so I definitely don't need any more cavalry. Or Changdiao. Comes with the axe bands, which are not terrible either. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. It only cost me 900 and 166 per turn, so I can definitely afford it. And then maybe I give him a few more troops here as well. Some of these stronger frontline troops might be better. I'd only be able to afford what... Let's see how many I can afford, actually. So I get 4 of them. And my income has now dropped quite significantly, but within, what, 2 turns these guys are fighting fit. It might even be worth as well, if I can, moving them up closer to Sun Jian. Bring these guys together probably helps, so let's do it. Strength in numbers and all that. Alright. Okay, then the other thing that happened was that the army of Zhufu over here have marched right past Hongai. Think I can get to them this turn. So if I can, I probably should. Looks like they want the fight. I think I might fight this one on the battlefield. Oh, they're only deploying like 500 men. It's like half the amount of forces I am. You know what? No, we'll delegate this one. Try get a move on in the campaign.
Fight with utter belief, and you will be undefeated.
Nice, got a nice bit of money, which will help in terms of recruitment and so on, and some heroism when we actually killed someone. Captured Zhufu as well. Interesting. Obviously, he's not going to be employable. But we could kill him and get a Jade Monkey. But then, guessing his family will hate me. You know what, I'll let him go. I'll let him go and take the money. I've caught him before as well. I don't see any sense in executing him.
I will show mercy.
And we'll take the replenishment. Alright, nice. We actually took that army out completely, so that's good. We can continue to move south. So yeah, Matang has taken this settlement here, so we'll try and get this one before him. And then move south here. It looks like he's only got 2 settlements left now. In terms of diplomacy, I wonder what I can get out of him for this. So he's got an ally which is someone who we trade with, so that's fine. If we make peace, you know what, we'll be able to vassalize him now. I think we probably should. I just don't know how much territory they've got, but yeah, let's do it. Let's try and do it. Okay, I'm going to spend a couple of minutes and I'll see kind of the best deal I can get out of this, and then I'll be back with you. Alright then guys, so what I've managed to put together here is a deal where they'll become our vassal. I'll guarantee them their autonomy, which means I can't annex them later on, or at least I think I'll get some sort of penalty if I do. And they'll be able to pay me almost 1,000 gold. So I think we go for that. We get a vassal. I'm pretty sure vassalization means they pay us, kind of like per turn. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, so from their regular income, we will receive 20% of their family estates, 20% of taxation, and 20% of trade. So that should boost our income a little bit, and they'll have to go to war with us if they ever want to break away from it. So yeah, I'm going to propose that deal. Who does it upset? Actually makes most people happy apart from Shiji and Matang. But that's fine. Yeah, let's go for it.
Our spirit will remain free nevertheless.
Alright, so now we have to issue an ultimatum. So Matang is effectively waging war against our vassal Zhufu. As the new lord, we now have a duty to protection over them. As a peaceful faction to us, we should attempt to resolve this diplomatically. Should they reject our offer, we will be obliged to declare war. So we're trying to mediate peace between Matang and Zhufu. If they decline, we're going to go to war with Matang. That should be fine. I can't see too much of an issue with that. If we end up going to war with them, we end up going to war with them. Probably not ideal, but it should be okay. Looks like they've taken peace anyway. Same thing with Shiji as well. Cool, so yep, they've gone to peace. Oh, made peace with us. Our income's shot up quite a bit, which is good. Awesome. I think nice little deal that. Someone was killed in battle. Fu Minshan, that's fine. Cool, I'm happy with that. So, we now have a vassal in Zhufu. Looks like he did just have these 2 settlements here. Didn't have any more than that, unless I still can't see them, but I would have thought I would be able to now. What that means is, for me, is that Huang Gai's army is now free. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to march them over to help against Cao Cao. I think that's probably going to be the best use for him. In the south with Shiji, I think long term we'll try and take them and maybe vassalize them as well, same way we have done with Zhufu, keep some vassals kind of at our back. But I think in the short term, going to help out against Cao Cao is probably going to be the best bet for Huang Gai. So I think that's everyone dealt with in terms of movement. Yep. Looks like I've got enough money to build something somewhere, so let's check. Well, we took Wuling recently. Let's see what we can get from this. Not too much. What about Ling Ling? So the labour housing seems to give us more population, but we've learnt from previous events that that's not necessarily a good thing, as it drops your public order quite significantly. I could get the bamboo woodcutter, which gives us a bit more income from peasantry. Let's do it. Any bit of income we can get extra is good. And I think that's going to be the end of this turn. Let's just double check if there's anything I need to do. Yeah, we've kept these armies together, that's perfect. So we might be able to recruit some more troops for this one now that we've our income's gone up a little bit, which is also good. So let's see. Right, I'll end the turn there. Alright then, so some more diplomacy going on. Someone's declared war against the Duchy of Song. Everyone's becoming dukes as well, I've noticed, apart from myself. Loads of duchies going on now, which weren't there before. Small wars, that's fine. Okay, Elder Cheng. So Cheng Pu has fought many battles in his long and storied career. One of your younger generals has taken to calling him Elder Cheng as a mark of respect. The name spreads quickly, much to Cheng Pu's disgruntlement. Okay, so he's now Elder Cheng. Assuming something will happen in the future as a result of that one. Buildings gained, we've got a foreman. Traits gained for Zhang Hong, understanding. And we've just seen that one. I wonder if that's actually changed his name to Elder Cheng. That'll be funny. No, it's still Cheng Pu. His little nickname there, he's got his Elder Cheng. Okay, while we're down here then, I noticed that Shiwu's army kind of moved off this way. Looks like they're in range of Longchuan for next turn. So I'm thinking, well, I'm not too sure actually how to handle this one. I can potentially take this settlement here, maybe drawing him down, but probably not because this army is quite strong. I would have thought what it's more likely to do is try and take one of my settlements behind me, which is just going to cause me some problems. I think I should probably take this while I'm here, while I can, and then maybe fast march these guys afterwards. If I fast march them now, we could be quite close to them. Or even move back this way, although that's going to take kind of 3 turns of fast marching if I go that way. Yeah, a bit of a conundrum this one. I do need to chase him down though, because otherwise he's going to end up taking one of my settlements and probably take a few more if I don't continue to chase. So you know what, I'm going to leave Nanhai alone for now and we'll fast march him up this way. Does mean I'm going to forego any replenishment, but it is what it is, I guess. Right then, who else have we got? Actually, there's one of my characters needs some... Okay, he's got general skill points available. Now Chandiao's actually in an army now, so let's give him something that suits. Tempered deflection, plus 50% ranged block chance, that's not bad. In fact, that's quite good actually, I might give him that. Seems to be better than the other ones that are available to me. Although melee evasion and bonus experience is good, but that only takes effect if he's Prime Minister, heir, or faction leader, which is not, so let's go for tempered deflection. Awesome. And in terms of my armies then, let's check on Huang Gai. Yeah, so I think we need to start moving him up here. There's lots going on over this side against the Duchy of Wei. So actually only going to take him 4 turns to get here, let's do it. And I'm not that bothered about marching through Liu Biao's territory because he's done it to me a bunch of times, so there you go. Let's shave a turn off that as well by fast marching him. Alright, now, I wonder if Lady Mi is actually within... So Cao Cao's not within range of Lady Mi here, so we could probably safely attack. Yeah, I think we can, but she's probably just going to run away if I do that. The other option is to put them in the trees and get an ambush in. Cao Cao's got a full stack fully replenished here, so I need to be careful I don't exhaust my own troops too much. Let's see, she's probably not going to go for this, but let's see. No, she's run off. Okay then. Hopefully that keeps us close enough together to help each other out in the next fight, which I'm sure is coming in the next turn. The Yellow Turbans have decided to venture out as well, which is perfect for me, apart from the fact that Cao Cao's here. If I could have caught these guys and then taken that settlement afterwards, it would have been good, because they're acting as a bit of a barrier between myself and Cao Cao's territory over there. But let's see. Looks like Yan Baihu's not doing much, and Cao Cao's actually bringing another army over as well, which is really not good. It's really not good. It's going to turn into a bit of a brawl, I think, over here. I've actually got a little bit of money left as well. I wonder if I can take another general. If for nothing else, just for the troops. There's not really anyone who kind of... Oh, actually, Sun Jian is an option. You know, let's just do it. Let's do it.
Draw the many together as a whole. A lapping tide.
Again, only be a couple of turns and they'll be fully replenished as well. Right, this is gonna get messy, very messy, very quickly. But let's we're gonna have to deal with it either way. I don't think I want to build anything, so I think I'm gonna end the turn right there. I think I'm also gonna end the episode here, guys. So I do apologise, bit of a cliffhanger again. But next episode is probably going to be full of battles, I would imagine, given what's going on over here. So yeah, with that, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit the like button. It always helps out when you do that. And if you've got any tips or feedback, leave a comment down below. And if you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. So I will see you guys on the next one.